So I just want to rant really quick, and this has been going on with Star Wars Outlaws, where I played for about 10 or 12 hours, and then I was contacted and told that the day one update that was going to come out was going to progress block me from the rest of the game. And I was like, are you effing kidding me? When you release a game, even if it's an early access, it's still in access mode. It should be functional and ready to go. Plain and simple. I'm tired of these Walmart players that are like, well, you shouldn't pre-order and do the early access. This is why I wait. Yeah, well, good for you. I'm not waiting. I'm also a YouTuber, and I need that advantage. If I can access a game 2, 3, 4, 5 days early, I'm going to do it. So that happened. It also happened with Test Drive Unlimited. The servers are completely shot for the first couple of days of early access. Same thing with this game. You're either stuck on joining server. When you join a group, right now I'm in the operations room where I've been just magically been kidnapped a couple of times and sucked into a group without my permission while I'm trying to look at my character or look to see what operation I want to do or what class I want to be or what perk I want to add to my character. And I sometimes can't do that because 2 times in a row, I'm just being abducted by Scotty from Star Trek. You know, the TV show, Beam Me Up, Scott. Anyways. So those, to me, are valid things to complain about. So this auto matchmaking thing should not exist. It shouldn't just be magically automatic. I should be able to opt to add bots or to turn my play session still online, because you got to be online to have to progress. Fine, I'll be online with bots, but let me make it so that perhaps there's only an invite-only mode. They give a code to people so that they could join your squad. What if you make it so it's invite only? It would be so simple. Because now, when I played with some bots yesterday, I wanted to test out some classes. I couldn't do that because I don't want to waste people's time. These missions are long, and sometimes it could take a good few minutes to find some people to get into the game. I was playing with 2 bots, and 5 minutes into my play session in operations, I just magically had them disappear. They were helping me out with some enemies, and they just vanished out of nowhere, and now I was joined by 2 real people. I love playing with people, but I didn't ask them to join my session. I was just playtesting some stuff, taking my time. I was trying to do a walkthrough of the map and really take my sweet-ass time and not waste people's time because I'm just diddling around looking at all the functions and stuff like that. Like, it's just ridiculous, in my opinion. But the actual game itself, oh, it's great. The maps, the enemies, the gore, the finishers, the melee, the gunplay, they're very strong. I like the game. This isn't like, oh, fucking piece of shit game. No, but there are some things that just make no sense that I've never experienced in any other game, like the forced matchmaking. Normally people are like, hey, we want matchmaking, and sometimes you don't have it. In this case, it's too bad. There's the matchmaking. So that to me makes no sense. Again, I have nothing against playing with people. I would actually prefer to play with people. In case you're confused, it's about the option to opt out. It's not there. And you can't say, bruh, this is an online co-op game. So are a plethora, a cornucopia, a quiver of other games that I have on my PlayStation, on my Xbox, on my Switch, on my PC, on my tablet. None of them that have the ability to play offline with bots, still while connected online perhaps, or that have the ability to play with real people, have it so that it's forced. As far as I know. Okay? Like even the Division 2. You can go into that game alone and do some of the raids. Not recommended you do it, but you could do it. I could do a 40-man raid in World of Warcraft. Not going to go too far, but that's not the point. If I want to go in on my own, I can. I'm not just going to magically be grouped up and clusterfucked with like 37 other night elves. Especially hunters. We all know about you. So there you have it. That's my rant. It's a great game. However, no matter how big the developer is, no matter how popular the franchise is, it doesn't matter if it's Star Wars, if it's Test Drive Unlimited, if it's Warhammer, all these games that have literally just all come out literally within the last few days are literally at the same time. Like this came out at the same time as Test Drive Unlimited. They all suffer from the same bullshit for the first few days. So if you don't have any patience, then by all means, this is why I make videos like this, to let people know, hey, slow down. wait for things to get patched up. I don't even know if there's going to be a day one patch. I've been hearing rumors that there's actually not going to be a day one patch, and even if there was one, that's not necessarily going to fix the issues with the servers. Now, I'm making it sound like it's super terrible. It's not like I'm randomly getting booted out mid-mission often. That actually rarely ever happens. It's the getting in and getting out that's kind of really bizarre and frustrating. So anyhow, there you have it. My little rant. Thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel. Thumbs down if you didn't like the video. And I'll just bend it in half, twist it, and I'll break this thing off here in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Of course, it's convenient now that I'm recording. Before I was recording, I was getting ready and I was having my soup there. I had actually just been randomly invited out of nowhere while I was here. Again, honestly, probably another week, couple of days, whatever. Things are probably going to get much better. I'm just ranting and rolling my eyes because it's the same stuff all the time. And people could rebuttal to that and be then, that should be your lesson. Stop buying the games early. But I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to take this very seriously, even though I don't do well on YouTube after 6 years being here. This is some of the little sacrifices I do. I spend an extra $40, $50 per game. I get the early access sometime in the season pass, which I could never give a shit about, because I'm usually done by the time season pass content comes out. I'm just rolling on to the next game to talk about to make people aware of what is going on. So this is not like a cautious purchase or recommendation. It's just keep these little nuances in mind, and probably within, like I said, a week, it's probably going to be that much better, and everything I just talked about will be irrelevant except for the sake of this being a trend when it comes to early access gameplay. Take care, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.